Good job to have. You're the sport crew.
Day one on the PCT, and I was treated with a nice rainy day for my first day on trail. I wish it was a little sunny, but making the best of it right now and having a good time. Everything is super green, way greener than New Jersey is currently. So it's a nice change of scenery. Day two on the PCT. Didn't film too much yesterday because we're getting doused by rain. There was just a really light, persistent rain throughout the whole day yesterday. If you were to have told me that I'd end up with wet socks and wet shoes on day one of the PCT, I would have kind of not believed you. But here we are. Managed to dry out a few things. So we're good. We're climbing up to Lake Morena, where I'll take a nice break at the malt shop and continue on to hopefully Boulder Oaks. If yesterday wasn't my start date and it was just like any other day on the trail, it probably would have sucked a little more than it did. Luckily today it's a little better. Still a little rain though, but hopefully some sun, maybe. It is a beautiful second day on the PCT. I made a quick stop in Lake Morena, got some snacks and some food to get me up to Mount Laguna. Got a breakfast burrito at the malt shop, and now I'm hiking over to Boulder Oaks campground. I'm totaling about 10 miles today. Spirits are up, although it is supposed to dip into the low 30s tonight, I think. And it's supposed to be pretty cold with wind chill, and also I think there might be some snow accumulation on Mount Laguna, so booked a place to stay Thursday into Friday. PCT day 3. It was very windy last night. Stayed at the Boulder Oaks campground. It wasn't super cold. It wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. Everything was dry. So thankfully, it was a pretty comfortable night. Aside from the wind, I didn't get too much sleep because tent kept flapping around and I had to go replace or restake my tent in one spot because the wind blew out a stake today, doing about 13 and a half miles, I think. Had a nice hailstorm come through just back there and put all my rain gear on, and now we're back to sun. So maybe that's the key. Keep my rain gear on no matter what, and it'll keep the weather at bay. It seems like every 10 to 20 minutes a rain cloud comes through and drops a little bit of rain or hail. So in my rain gear, I'm having a good day despite the wacky weather. Day 4 on the PCT, starting off with a bit of snow. There was about maybe a half an inch of snow on the ground, if that. Not too much, but everything looks pretty snowy up here. Had to shake off my tent in the morning to get the snow off. But today is just about 2 to 3 miles into Mount Laguna, where I have a place to stay, and I will resupply for my next probably 3-day stretch to get me to Scissors Crossing, in which I will then hitch into the town of Julian.
She read her magazine and the moon rose over.
PCT day 5. After yesterday's Nero into Mount Laguna, feeling good. Got a good breakfast there before I left, and now I'm hiking along the top of Mount Laguna with some awesome views in the background. I think I see Mount San Jacinto or part of that mountain in the distance. $50-mile mark. PCT day 6. I camped in this little kind of dry stream bed type area last night. Got a little cold, but not too bad. There's no rain or snow or hail, so everything was mostly dry. Just had to dry off the tent due to condensation, but we're getting going. Probably doing another 14-ish miles today, so that will set me up for roughly 7 down to Scissors Crossing tomorrow. It's about 1 p.m. right now, and it is quite warm. It's been mostly all downhill today. Water carry has been pretty easy today. Just filled up back a little over 6 miles in, and should be hitting my last water source for the day in a few miles. Day 7 on the PCT. Last night at cowboy camp, which was a lot of fun. Didn't have to set up the tent, and it was a beautiful night last night. Stars were pretty nice. It was not a full moon, but the moon was bright. And yeah, I woke up today doing about 6 miles to get to Scissors Crossing. And tomorrow I'll be taking my first 0. So I'm excited to get some real food. I'm feeling good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm 39, so I